Sometimes you reach a point where you ask yourself, am I really living the life that God has designed me to live? Am I living up to my full potential? Am I becoming the woman that God wants me to be? Well, if you are that woman, I want you to know that this video is for you. Welcome, beautiful souls, to my Proverbs 31 journey. My name is Faith, and this is a safe space where we speak openly and honestly about faith, motherhood, growth, discipline, confidence, and becoming the very best versions of ourselves, not only on our own strength, but through God's wisdom and His word. In this video, I'm going to share with you the reason why I want to become a 31 Proverb woman and what has inspired me to become a 31 Proverbs woman. I've been a shy, introverted, and insecure person, and for a very long time, I thought that was just how I am going to be forever. And what do I mean by introverted person? Sometimes I would just remain quiet in conversations that required my voice. Sometimes I would let people bully me even if I knew what to say inside, but because I lacked confidence. There were moments where I thought I was worthless, I was not enough confidence, and not bold enough to truly become the woman who God has created me to become. And one day I asked myself a simple question: how long am I going to be like this? And that question changed something in me. I knew that I wanted to become a woman of values, a 31 Proverb woman, a woman who fears God. And I realized that if I did not make that decision to change, I was going to remain in the same cycle, same fears, same doubts, and same limitations. And I did not want that anymore. I wanted to grow. I wanted to speak with confidence and with clarity. I wanted to become the best version of myself, not just for me, but for my kids, my future, and for my purpose. I've also realized that some struggles that we face as women are deeper than we think. Cycles of stagnation, cycles of brokenness, fears, and patterns that hold us from becoming who we are meant to be. And I've made a decision. I want to break those chains of limitations, chains of fears, chains of generational patterns that stops growth, peace, and healthy relationships. You must be wondering, what do I mean by healthy relationships? When we reflect in our African families where we grow up, we realize that sometimes people even go to the grave with unfinished conversations. For example, I might have done something bad to my nephew or to my niece, but because we have unhealthy relationships, I won't be able to speak to that person, and sometimes I would die with that bitterness. But I don't want to become that person. I want to become a person who is authentic, who speaks a point, a person who says, you have done something that I don't like, and let's do this way so that we both are on the same page. And I have noted that when families have unfinished conversations or unfinished business, it's easy for those families to have bitterness or to have resentment. And when you are a bitter person, you cannot see things that are beautiful. You are always bitter, you are always bleeding on people who have never wronged you, and you cannot see the goodness in people. So I know that this journey is not going to be easy. There will be moments where I feel like I want to give up. I just want to quit. I just want to go back to my old self. But I'm willing to learn and learn and relearn for as long as it takes, because I know that being a 31 Proverb woman, it is not a one day decision. It is a daily commitment. You need to get up. You need growth. You need discipline. And let me be honest with you. There are some days that you really need to rest. Some days where you just feel that I need to take a break. And it is okay to take a break. What's not okay is to just be an ordinary woman, a woman who does not have goals, purpose, or values. And if you are that woman who feels that you haven't been living up to your full potential, I want you to know that we are in this journey together and we are going to grow. And by the grace of God, by His word, by His wisdom, we are going to become the future mothers who want to change the narrative, the mothers who are not going to be bitter to their children, the mothers who are going to share anything with their kids, so that we don't have that resentment or that bitterness in us. And you know, when you are a bitter person, you cannot move on with your life. If this video resonates, or you feel that there's somebody who needs to hear this video, kindly share, subscribe, comment, and like, so that this beautiful channel becomes a beautiful community of women who are becoming a community of women who are on this journey of becoming. Thank you so much for watching my video. I will see you in the next video. God bless you. Bye.